there was a chemical thrown somehow into the pond. No, the koi's dead. We're just gonna take this down. There goes the first little bit of water. You know, honestly, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take all these fish. I think we should bury them. Before we just take this pond down, we're gonna do that. Honestly, Rawwfam, we're not really too sure as of now. We're checking all of the cameras on my property. Honestly, altogether, I probably have close to 20 cameras in my backyard, as you guys can see. Oh my God. Upsetting, man. There's no way of preventing this. Honestly, whenever you look at it, it's just upsetting. All right, Rawwfam, so we're out here on a boat in the Everglades somewhere trying to catch big fish.
Oh my God. That's a giant. It's a giant. Look at that. No, get him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is that the one?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Give me some, Connor. Connor, that's the one, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, that is a beautiful largemouth. Come on, let's go put him in the pond. We have a serious issue on our hands. Guys, this bass that's in here isn't a normal bass. He's not a Cash the Bass. He's not a fork. This thing is just a mean bully. This thing is so mean. He's literally following my other bass around and he's literally trying to attack him. Just look what happened yesterday. Hi, buddy. Yeah, guys, so as you can see, look right now. You see this? You guys see this? Come close. Look, he's gonna hit him. Look, he's gonna hit him again. This bass right here is mean. He is a mean fish. Come look at me. And he's bullying this fish right now. I can't have this fish in here until that guy's trained to not kill. Oh, Jaws, we got a big old swordfish for you, buddy. Jaws, you want it, buddy? Oh! We're eating sushi with bass. Look at this. This is the same piece of sushi. Good. Jaws, you hungry, buddy? Come here. You want some sushi? Oh, yummy! Oh my gosh! You know, there's no rule book on how to take care of fish. There's no rule book that says someone will slit your pond a year ago. There's no rule book saying that someone could throw something over your fence. No one says any of that. There's nowhere you could look to turn that anybody could look at me in the face and say, I know what you're going through. Because no one knows what an individual is going through at that time. You may think you know, but you don't know. You know, I'm an animal lover. And I just don't like seeing animals hurt. And you know, it's one thing if you're feeding your fish, what happens in nature, but you don't find koi in nature just swimming around. They're bred to live in fish tanks. And it's just upsetting. Jaws is gone. Jaws is gone. I honestly don't know where we're gonna put these guys. I honestly, really, for myself, I want to look at them. I want to kind of get a measurement on Jaws, because I think what I'm gonna do is make a mount for him, so I could always know what he looks like. And you know, this is a huge part of our channel, not only for me, for you guys. You know, I got 1.6 million people that are a part of my family. You know, you could really get a big feel for it, how much it affected people last year whenever this same thing happened. Now, I'm not sure whether or not this was someone. I'm not sure if it was me. I will take responsibility because that's just the type of person I am, but I don't know. And it's upsetting because every avenue just leads back to this pond getting sabotaged, and it honestly makes me sick to my stomach to think that someone would stoop that low to affect my life in a negative way by killing animals. And I don't even want to think about that. So these fish were amazing. They were part of my life. They were my family members. When I was bored, when I was sick, when I was anything, I'd come out here, sit with my fish, and I think they deserve a proper burial. So I want to look at these guys real quick. You know, this is Jaws right here. She was so healthy. As you can see, her teeth are very, very, very perfect. She didn't have to fight at all. You can see her tail was all beaten up by the pacu. That was the reason why last night I thought she died, because I thought the pacu destroyed her tail. And maybe they hit like an artery or something, and then she started freaking out. And then slowly but surely, my catfish and my other bass and my other, it was just really upsetting. You know, honestly, Rawwfam, I think Jaws was pregnant. I really do think so. That's why I want to actually see what was in her belly, because I think there was eggs in there. I have a knife here, but out of the respect for the fish, I'm not gonna do that. I could, I just don't want to, because it will make me sick to my stomach if I see a bunch of babies in there. This koi was gorgeous. I mean, she was living her best life. Look how fat she is. She might have been pregnant too, you never know. You just really don't know. All these bass, I really only care about this one. This was Jaws. She was a mean bully. She was really mean. But I loved her for it because she was a savage. So, there you go. We'll throw Jaws away. Put Jaws right in there, you know. When you have fish for almost a year and you grow them up and name them, and I think that's the worst part, when you name them. And then you look back at your iPhone a couple months later and you look at all the videos, it sucks. Alright, we're gonna take all these fish, go bury them. We'll do that. I just pray to God that someone didn't do this, someone didn't have a heart to stoop that low. Alright, Rawwfam, so as you guys can see, we are over at the eel spot, and we have all the fish inside of this little bucket. We're gonna go right around this corner, and honestly, we're just going to bury all of these fish exactly where we buried Cash the Bass and Fort exactly a year ago today. So let's get out of here, come on. Alright, Rawwfam, so as you guys can see, we dug the hole. You know, life goes on. It's upsetting, but I just hope that someone didn't do this. I hope this was just a freak nitrite, ammonia spike, and it never happens again. This was shampoo, everyone. You can see her skin had like an allergic reaction to all the water. It's really upsetting. But we're just gonna see from the tip of her mouth. That was a 20.5, almost 21 inch bass. Give or take, a 25-inch bass is probably around 8-9 pounds. This one was 20 inches, so we're gonna give her a guesstimate of what, 5.5 pounds? Seems right. You know, she was a gorgeous animal, but not anymore. Hi, baby. Oh my God, look at her belly. You wanna tape measure this one for me? Yeah. Okay guys, so as you guys can see, 29-inch koi. This fish, give or take, probably 12 pounds, right around there. Probably more, honestly, probably 16 because of how fat her stomach is. She's huge. And last but not least, you know, we got a catfish. I didn't really name her. She was cool. I named her Whiskers, but then she didn't have any whiskers. Then I named her Mr. Smiley, and then it was too late. I could actually probably eat her, honestly, but I'm not going to. So, Mr. Smiley, you have a good life. See you. And last but not least, we have Jaws. And I think Jaws was an amazing animal. I think she was fun, she was psycho, she was crazy, but the good thing about Jaws is, you know, we have the videos to remember her by. And I think that's all we should really worry about, and just be lucky that we had her, be lucky that she lived, and move on, you know. So Jaws, I love you, baby. Want to see how big she was? So as you guys can see, we have Jaws right here. Oh my gosh, I don't really want to look at Jaws just yet. Honestly, something I actually kind of want to do before that. Jose, can you grab that koi out of there, buddy? I want to see. Because I really wanted to mount some of these animals. And I think it'd be really cool if I took a scale off of her. So I think what I'm going to do is just do a little cut right there so I could remember her. See that? And that is a beautiful koi scale right there. I'm gonna give this to my buddy to hold. You got that for me, bud?
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna mount that. It's beautiful, just a beautiful animal. This is Jaws right here. Jaws is an amazing animal. I really love Jaws. And we're gonna measure her real quick. As you can see on the face, and 25 inches without a tail. So give or take, she's a 25.5 inch bass. Give or take 8.5, 9 pounds. She's very heavy. If you want me to long arm her, I'll put her out there. She'll turn into a 25 pounder, but I'm not gonna. So just put Jaws right there. Just let's see her in the hole. That other bass that's in there, that's not baby Jaws. That's just another bass I acquired. Baby Jaws is at home. I don't know how, but she was alive. I know it was really crazy, but here's a flashback. Just, I went in there, baby Jaws was still upside down. You know, very upsetting, but baby Jaws was still upside down inside that pond, and I went over there, picked her up, she was still alive, put her in my koi pond, and now she's alive. And all my other fish are dead, but we gotta bury them. So here we go. I love you, Jaws. Never forget you, baby.